So I'll explain how I watched it originally because I tweeted and I didn't actually go back on the tweet, but I kind of disagree with my own tweet. So I was watching Hangman and I was watching Kyle Fletcher, and then the WWE show started. So I had my phone and I wanted to see what was going on there. I just wanted to see the open. I wanted to see the presentation. Now it's almost impossible to watch two matches at once. So eventually I was able to turn off the WWE show once I saw most of Cena and Lesnar. But when I started watching it, I was like, this reminds me of an old timers game, which was not a compliment, by the way.
No,
In old timers games, you get terrific nostalgia, but then when you start watching and you see these guys hobbling around, it kind of makes your heart hurt a little bit. And as I'm watching Brock Lesnar heave and turn purple and turn red and look like he's about to explode, I was like, "Oh man, this is not good." And these are two different people, but Cody versus Cena looked like John Cena turned back the clock, and Lesnar versus Cena looked like the John Cena that we were watching during his heel run. And so I disagree after rewatching the match on the big TV that it was an old timers game. I think it was just more the design of the match than anything else. But you're telling me this fan base finally gets behind John Cena as the ultimate babyface after this horrendous heel turn. And this is how we're going to. I don't care if he wins or loses, right? It's not really about that. But he gets destroyed in this match. Like, just he looked like a jobber in this match for the most part. He got a couple of offensive moves in, and then Brock sat up and just beat his ass, very quickly thereafter. So you're telling me that now that we only have these, I don't know how many times Cena's going to be around,
I think he's got
but
7 appearances and like 2 matches left.
now are we selling the idea of beat down John Cena? Like this is who we're getting behind now, is the guy who just got steamrolled by 50-year-old Brock Lesnar, or not quite 50, but
48.
like I just could not believe what I had saw based on what we know that they have to sell for the rest of the year. And I don't know if you saw this, but Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Radio said the only thing that makes sense is if Brock is Cena's last opponent in Washington, D.C., and then Cena overcomes him to send the crowd home happy, and his entire career is wrapped in a bow. And then Brian Alvarez said today that he actually doesn't think that they're going in that direction, that this was just a one-off.
Yeah, okay, so that first part surprised me because I had the same feeling. I did not think my impression after this is that Brock is going to have a really big match with a really big star, whether it be Seth, Cody, Punk. One of those three. Based on the involvement of Paul Heyman, I think or Roman, 4, like one of those 4. And so that's why the match he had to win. And I thought that the match itself, the match was exactly what I was expecting. Although, either one of them could have won. Like, it was going to be move, boom, pins over. Like, I was expecting it to be under 10 minutes and just a bunch of big moves, and whoever was going to win was going to win.